Oye, esto es solo para los rumberos.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Raw Food Muscle. I'm your host Santiago, and today we're back out in my garden and everything is growing so beautifully. I wanted to give you guys an update on how everything is growing, and this is one of the things that I'm doing to try to grow all of my own vegetables throughout the summer, spring, and even the winter time. So I just want to give you guys an update on how beautiful everything is. So come and check this out. This is all the spinach, and I'm going to be pulling out this in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys everything so far. So we got, we just transplanted some new tomatoes over here. We got the kale, which I'm going to be pulling out in a minute. More collards and broccoli, and also we got dinosaur kale over here. And then we got more, we got more cauliflower, not collards. Cauliflower and some broccoli. And over there we got the peppers. We got about orange and yellow bell peppers that are growing, and some eggplants over there, kind of like in front. It might be hard to see that. Those are more kale growing over there, and over here these are all tomatoes growing, and also some carrots we got growing in there. The carrots didn't do as well as we thought, but it's growing for now, so that's all that matters. So right now we're going to go ahead and pull the spinach out, because it's basically that time to be going and pull all that stuff out. So let's go. Okay, so we're back over here with the spinach, and what I'm going to be doing is pulling out some of the spinach out, because I've already harvested half of the spinach that we've grown so far. We've been kind of doing it in sections, because it's a lot of spinach to have to deal with all at one time. And so it's easier to just kind of do it in sections, and because the weather has been so cold around here lately, we just decided to kind of leave the spinach in the beds for a little while longer. Really, we should have harvested all this stuff probably 2 weeks ago, but because it's been getting down into like the high 30s around here, which is extremely cold for the month of May, and we're coming to the end of the month of May, coming into June, and it's still, this is some really strange weather we've been having. So what I'm going to do is, and what I've already done over there, is I actually pulled out some of the kale and some of the spinach, and what I've done is, after I pulled it out, I've put more organic soil in there to get the nutrients back in the soil, because I'm going to be putting other plants in there in its place. Okay, now that the cold harvest is over, I'm going to be putting things in there that are going to be more for these summer harvests, like the tomatoes, bell peppers, and things like that. So what I'm going to be doing is, and this is what I do, I actually pull this up by the roots, okay, and then I just kind of snip it just like that, and then throw the rest in the bucket, okay. And then what I do is, depending on how much soil I have left, and I'll probably do this just because I want to make sure I put the nutrients back into the soil. So if you leave the roots back in there and kind of just move it with the roots in there, what will happen is the roots will still be taking nutrients out of the soil, and that's one thing you don't want to do. So again, and some of these spinaches have actually started to bolt, and this is what's been happening now that it's been getting a little bit warmer out. And what I mean by bolt is that it's starting to grow from seeds. See how it's all starting to bunch up right here? Spinach should not be doing that when it's in full foliage like this. Okay, this is what it should be doing. And these spinaches, because it's starting to get a little bit warmer out, and I left it in here for a little bit longer, but some days it's like 70 degrees, and then it's been dropping back down to like 30. So you just never know. So I just kind of roll the dice and let some of the plants grow. But I mean, look at these spinach leaves. I mean, look how beautiful they are. I mean, and I have pretty big hands, and that thing is covering my whole hand. I mean, that's how big these guys are, and the taste is unbelievable. I mean, these spinach, and I use the Anastasia method when I planted these seeds, and the taste is just so sweet for spinach. It doesn't have that bittery kind of flavor to it. So these are really extremely good. So I'm going to be doing the rest of this stuff here, and pulling out all the rest of my spinach and my kale, and then I'm actually going to be transplanting some of those tomatoes right there. They're actually volunteers, And those are tomatoes, because I had tomatoes on this side last year, and what happens is that some of the tomatoes fall that have seeds in them, and then what will happen is it'll grow the next following year, and that's exactly what happened with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull those out, and I'm going to reposition them somewhere else so they have plenty of room to grow, and give them each a square foot. Alright, so I'm all done, and I got everything pulled out, so this is all the rest of my spinach. And as you can see, I mean, this is a whole lot of spinach we got here. And this is why we do this in sections, and I'm telling you, when you do it in sections, it's a lot easier because, if you do it all at one time, I mean, unless you got the time, we just don't have the time to be, doing it all at once. But I mean, just take a look at this. I mean, it just keeps coming. And what we've done throughout the whole season is we kept some of the spinach in there. We picked them out fresh so we can have some for our salads. We made spinach wraps. Put them in our shakes. And so we did a whole bunch of different things with the fresh spinach. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just, everything is just, there's so much here. And like I said, this is only half of what we actually harvested so far. And this isn't even getting into the kale that we've already grown. So I mean, you can grow so much by using the square foot gardening method. And that's where you put more per square foot. You can do rows. I'm saying if you have the space, and more power to you. But for us, it works better because we have a small, plot of space. By doing the square foot gardening, you can grow a whole lot per square foot. So I mean, just look at these beautiful, beautiful spinach leaves. I mean, they're just absolutely amazing. And my God, I'm going to be eating these up all winter long, or all summer long. I don't know how long this is going to last me. But that's pretty much it. So this is what we're doing, and this is all that we've harvested. We're still going to go out and get the rest of the kale. And it's just amazing. I look forward to this part of the season, so we can collect all of our greens. So that's it, guys. This is the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go out there and grow your own greens, grow your own veggies, grow your own fruits, and just have fun with it. All right. I'll see y'all next time on the Raw Food Muscle.